All right, welcome to Google. And our first Google app that we're going to use is Drive. And all the apps can be found, if you have a new page open, your apps can be found right in here on this app button. It looks like a collection of 9 squares. So Google, here's a bunch of apps, your mail, sites, slides. We're going to operate out of Drive most of the time. And once we open our Google Drive, you'll see all my folders kind of appear in the center here. There is a navigation, and I can drop down, show, or I can hide all of my folders. And basically what this is a file management system. You are going to be writing things, creating drawings, all kinds of spreadsheets, and you will save it to your Drive in an organized way so that you have access to it, your teachers have access to it, and it's a very effective way to stay organized. So what we're going to do first is create a folder for this class. And that folder will be the place or location where you save all your work. So what we do is go to New, Folder, New Folder. And it's untitled, and we never want to leave stuff as untitled because then we won't know which one it is and it gets very confusing. So whenever we're doing stuff and we follow the instructions, you were given a naming convention. Okay, we use a naming convention for organizational purposes. So in this case, it is your period number, your last name, first initial, and the word global. We give you a little sample. So what I like to do, what makes it easier to remember, is just highlight the sample, copy it, Control C, go back to where we were working on that tab, paste it in. Whoops, let me get rid of that and that, and change it to my information. So if I was like period 2, I changed the 4 to a 2, put my last name in there, and go Reyes J Global, and I can hit create. Okay, now I have a global studies folder that can be used, and the first thing that I want to do now is share that folder with my teacher, because that will give my teacher permission to view my work and to check my work and give it a grade. So I'm going to double click this. I have 2 options. If I have it selected, I can manage the sharing through that icon there. Okay, that's the little person with the plus sign behind it. Or if I open that folder, I can use this More Actions button and go to Share, the little guy with a plus sign in the background. Now, before we share it specifically with our teacher, we want to change the settings of this folder. So we're going to go to Advanced, and we're going to change it from Private. We want it to be anyone with the link. That way, when we post stuff we have saved in here to our ePortfolio, and if we share a link with someone, they are able to see it. So we're going to hit Save. And now we're going to scroll down. You can see the change happened here. We're going to add our teacher to who has access. Okay, we're going to add our teacher specifically, and they are going to have full access, so we're going to leave it at Can Edit. So I'm going to say if I'm in Mr. Norris's class, search his name, Mr. Norris or Matt Norris. Here we go. And then it's really important, I want to deselect Notify people. We will be monitoring who has shared their stuff. We don't need an email from every student. It just floods our email. And when we're done, we can hit OK, and then hit OK again. You'll see that now your teacher can edit, has full access to it, and that people can view things if they have the link, if you choose to share it with them. We hit Done, and there's our folder. This is where we're going to create everything and save it so that we have it organized. There will be subfolders, and our teachers will have access to it. All right, thanks. Go make your own.